Welcome back. Keller Williams First Realty Associates Office Orientation. Do you have a key fob? A key fob is the front door electronic key that gives you access to the building 24/7. Once your license has been activated, one will be assigned to you. If you still don't have one, go see the MCA. Once you've registered with Keller Williams First Realty, you will receive a welcome email that will include several username and passwords to give you access to all the tools you need to get started. The first one will be the username and password for the drop-in computers. They're located in the area directly behind the front desk. There's several computers there that you're welcome to use, and so you'll need the login and password to be able to get that done. Additionally, you'll receive a username and password for mykw.kw.com. That login will get you to the Keller Williams environment called eEdge and .loop. eEdge is the resource that's available that includes all of your contact management system, your marketing, and all of the education. And .loop is the third-party user that we have that does our contracts and provides the electronic signature tool that you'll use for all of your contracts. Once your license has been activated and confirmed, you will receive login and password for the copy machine, which will give you access to the big machine near the mailboxes that is a copier, scanner, printer, fax machine. You will need to have your computer set up specifically to include your codes, and the front desk has the necessary information to do that. Lastly, be sure and schedule an appointment with the productivity coach in order to get your business online quickly, find out what education is available to you, and how to get your computer running quickly as well. So you've received your username and password, and you've gone to mykw.kw.com, and the first thing it says is activate eEdge. The answer is yes, you want to activate eEdge. However, I would encourage you to investigate what Pro means, and as a brand new agent, I would suggest that to go Pro, you'll be paying for services you won't actually be using in your first 90 days. And so I suggest you say no to Pro, even though it looks good at $49 a month. It will increase to $100 a month after 90 days. And I would suggest that by then you still wouldn't have, you don't know what, you're not using the tools that Pro would be offering you. Once you've done that, you'll go to the Home tab, select Welcome New Associate, and complete your first 100 days. Priority, get your email set up right now. We communicate through the eEdge Keller Williams tool every day. And if your email is not set up, you'll not be in the loop and you will not be receiving any of that communication. Additionally, there will be a big red pop-up on your sign up that says Activate Inman. And yes, Activate Inman. It's a free subscription to a real estate publication as an added benefit to being here at Keller Williams. It's free to you, so be sure and subscribe for that. Once you've done that, there's a big red button at the bottom that says do not pop up anymore. This is an example. This is what the first 100 days looks like. Cruise through the agent listings, and you'll see here that it talks about getting the KW, working through your technology checklist, registering for training, and getting ready for market leader. It explains to you what Pro is. Then if you move on into the next steps, it talks about how to get all of your stuff set up. So how to download your logo, how to get your social media resources working, and all of that. So be sure and work through all this. I would encourage you to spend approximately an hour a day to work through a link or two of this every single day. Understanding it's called the first 100 days for a reason. Getting it all together. So getting your license activated may take up to a week or two. It depends on many things down at the Real Estate Commission, primarily the background checks coming out of the Colorado Bureau of Investigations, or CBI. So stay on it. The first step the MCA will have you start, and that is to get your license online with the Real Estate Commission. You'll have to log on to the DORA site and start an account and upload the appropriate documents. Pay the fee, in which case it shouldn't take more than a few days. If it takes more than a few days to get your license and you haven't seen that it's showing active on the Real Estate Commission site, then it's a good idea to take a phone call and find out what's going on. Keep in mind that they will not contact you, so it's imperative that you be sure and contact them and stay on them until you have your license active. Once your license is active, it'll show on the Real Estate Commission website under Find Licensees. As soon as you see that activate, then you can go over to the Realtor Association and pay your membership dues. That's the next step before you can activate your MLS or IRIS, because being a realtor is what gives you the discount that makes having an MLS account affordable. You can get your membership at any Realtor Association, meaning Longmont, which is of course what we suggest, or you can do Berthoud Loveland. You can also do Boulder. Once your realtor dues are paid, then you can go and activate your MLS membership and pay your dues and subscribe to that service. And that's done online. You'll go to iresis.net to register. They'll ask for a credit card in which to be able to put that subscription together. And then lastly, once you have your MLS ID number, you'll be eligible and ready to activate your IDXs on both your WolfNet or eAgency site, which powers the mobile app, and on Market Leader, also called eEdge, which will power the campaigns and your marketing tools. Lastly, the Keller Williams FirstRealty.com website is managed in-house. Therefore, you don't have access to it to update your profile. The MCA will do that. However, you will need to send her a photo for her to upload, and you'll need to send her your IRIS agent ID number. She'll use that to activate the backside of the WolfNet or the eAgency site, which will then allow your website and your mobile app to work properly. Be sure and go back to KellerWilliamsFirstRealty.com, check the photo, and check all your links to make sure that they're going to the proper place. So you'll need your mail. Where do you have that? That's in the mail room, which is directly behind the front desk. Your mailbox should be there within a few days of registering at Keller Williams. It'll be alphabetized by your first name. Additionally, there's a stacker in there that has many required documents. One of them is the floorbook form. When you have your first new listing, that's one of the documents that must be turned in with your file. Additionally, there's the MCA checklist, which is the document used to verify that your file is complete before you submit it to compliance. There's a 3-ring binder down there with all of the contract forms in hard copy. Sometimes the digital world isn't working properly and the copy machine's down. So be sure and know that those are there for you. Don't let the hardware, the technology frustrate you. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Ink is still completely accepted. You'll also find down there a myriad of other vendors on the counter as well as in the drawers down there. Feel free to help yourself to all that information. You'll find additional marketing materials on title and lenders, as well as home inspectors, home insurance, and home warranties. There are other office machines down there available for your use as well. The big machine, of course, is the copier, scanner, printer, fax machine. There's a binding machine, a paper cutter, hole punches. Anything that's down there is there for your use. If you have other questions, think of anything that didn't get answered here, please email that to frontdesk333@kw.com.